Okay. Hello, good morning. We have our sewing done. It is time to move on to foam. I haven't worked with foam in like a year. So this is going to be very interesting. I have also told myself I'm not going to go absolutely crazy for this costume. I am using pieces that I already own. A majority of this, everything except for the skirt fabric, was stuff that I already own. So this is going to be like a very low budget cost. Not low budget, but I'm just like making my way through my scraps, you know? So I am gonna be using little sheets of foam so that I don't have to buy a big roll. I had a big roll at one point. I can't remember if I used it all or not though. I swear. I thought I had it, but it's not like the rest of my rolls of stuff. So I'm assuming I used it all on something. But I do have these sheets that I got from a job one time. We're gonna be using those. I'm just gonna glue some pieces together that fit. And then I'm debating if I layer foam or not. Probably. I'm probably gonna layer foam, at least on a few pieces, but I wanna get this main section cut out and like marked and then get it like up on here and see how it looks. And then I do still need to do some painting on this. There's some spots where I like accidentally touched the iron to the pleather, and then like the red pleather on the belt needs fully repainting and retouching. It's way too neon. And then there's just like some sections that I just want to like dirty and muck. You feel me? I'm very excited. I'm really liking where this is going. My fabric choices somehow have just been impeccable with stuff I already had. I've had this red mesh for like 8 years probably, and I bought it for like a school project, and I had no reason to use the like scraps that I had left until now. So, and it looks fantastic. Yeah, let's just jump into foam now. I can stop yapping. Okay, we're back. This has all dried for like 15-ish hours now, probably. I know technically E6000 you're supposed to let dry like 24 hours, but we're just gonna be working on the skirt because it's too bright still. Have been thinking about how I want to do this for hours now. I laid in bed last night after I got that all glued on because I did that like right before I went to bed last night. I laid in bed last night for like 3 hours trying to figure out how I want to do it. I've been thinking about it all morning while I was drinking my coffee, while I was making the intro for another video. I don't know how I want to do it. The only thing that I can think of, I mean, the easiest way to do it would to just literally be to spray paint it black, which is an option. I actually have a box just inside my entryway that I could use and kind of like lay it in and then just like spray the bottom. I think for the rest of it, I'm gonna just take this like spray bottle that I have, throw some watered down black paint in it, just start spraying. I think I'm gonna go on the other side of the rack, go to town. I think like I'll probably take the pants off, and I pinned this like fabric under the bodice last night so that the glue wouldn't get onto the actual dress form. So I'll probably just find some like scrap fabric and just put it over top of the, I could get some saran wrap. Maybe I'll go get some saran wrap. Other than that, I think it's pretty much done, other than the shirt. The shirt, I thought I was gonna attach the shirt to the bodice, but I think I'm gonna leave it separate. So I did give myself a 1/2 inch seam allowance on the back that's just basted right now. I think I'm just gonna go in and just overlock that at the quarter and give myself that extra 1/2 inch because it does feel like it's like a little tight just with how many like layers it is. And then there's also this excess on the bottom. I'm not gonna cut it like all the way to the mesh, I don't think, because I want to leave a little bit to like tuck into the leggings, if that makes sense. But I don't want it like that long. Like right now, the mesh hits about my waist, which is how high the leggings need to go. The only spot you're really gonna see it is like right here. So maybe I do just cut it at the mesh because I know that the leggings are gonna come up that high anyways. Once I have this skirt all like painted and done, I am going to put this back on. Once I cut it, get like an actual layout of where I need to cut it marked out. And then I've pulled out these little Velcro adhesive dots that I think I'm gonna use these to attach like along here and on the back so that it will just like Velcro on and off. And then I have this higher strength Velcro stitching or Velcro strips that I'm also gonna use, I think. And then for the belt, I don't know how I want to attach this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I might also, I don't know. This is gonna be like a last minute thing, I think. Like when I'm getting ready, I'll probably like figure out where it needs to sit, and I honestly might just safety pin it on. But I'm just gonna get started. Yes, I am using this footage for multiple videos. What about it? I'm filming multiple videos right now. You get to see it twice if you're watching everything. So I did, in fact, last night draw a line of where I actually want to cut this. And then I'm just gonna, once I cut this piece off, just take it and trace it onto this side. I also went in on a couple of spots and I placed some of these dots ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna call this the happy spot of how I want it to lay. So I'm gonna take this and it needs to come from here. Like that. And everything on that side will come off. My next step is actually going to be going through and E6000ing all of these Velcro dots on, because they would much rather stick to the Velcro of each other than the fabric and the foam. So they'll get a little super glue treatment. Okay, everything is together. I got the closures in on the back and I cut a little cord. The only thing that's not attached is the belt. I honestly think I'm gonna safety pin it day of, because I can't honestly be bothered to figure out how I want to attach that other than safety pins, so I'm not going to. Which means that I am calling this done, which is crazy. This was a very quick build because I wasn't dedicating like a shit ton of hours being out in my workshop for this. And I'm really proud of myself with how it turned out, with how like quick it was. And now I finally get to show off this little beauty to more than just the 100 people that watched me building it. Yeah. And it's got the light in it still and everything. There's glue drying on it. You can watch my Con Crunch video to find out why. But yeah, this was Scarlet Witch. Thank you for being here. I haven't done a quick build like this in a while, in like at least a year. So maybe not a year. Maybe since like March, and it's September. So it was really nice to be able to just like throw something together like this. You know, like it makes me want to do more quick stuff. I have some ideas. I was feeling a little bit like I didn't know what I wanted to do after FanX, after September. I'm getting really inspired. So yeah, thank you for being here. It needs a little top coat, but you know, that's for later. But thank you for being here. I hope you learned something. I learned some stuff. Yeah, and I will I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.